Woohoo! Hello, Winter Divas. So this is video number 2 of the 3-part video series that we are running for our single divas as part of Pink Tuesday celebration and awareness. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the number 1 attitude you need to focus on cultivating if you desire to have success with men in early dating. And of course, success with men in early dating is actually a great area for you to focus on, because success in early dating actually means good candidates for building intimacy with and good prospects for having a long-term partnership with. So being able to manage our energy in early dating is actually a great focus for you to have, especially if dating has been feeling intimidating or overwhelming for you. Now, remember, this is part 2 of the video series. In part 1 of the video series, we talked about what to do if dating is feeling intimidating or overwhelming for you right now. And the big shift that we made from going into strategy versus focusing on energy in that video. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend checking it out. You should find the link in the video description below. All right, so what is the number 1 attitude that I invite you to cultivate and to adopt in early dating? And remember, this is super duper important. I am giving you this information straight out of Leap Into Love, which is my advanced program for single, career-minded women like you who are looking to build a family, attract their king, and really just, have the whole big grand love story come true for them. And it happens for hundreds of my clients. So if you pay close attention to what I'm teaching you, I have no doubt it is possible for you too. All right, so let's get started. Check in with yourself. Have you ever felt that you met this great guy on a dating app and then you chatted and texted and had this great conversation, but he didn't even ask you out? And that made you feel deflated? Or maybe you got really connected with a guy on a first date. He was perfect. He checked all your checklists and he treated you great. You guys had a great connection and laughs. And you thought the date actually went really well. But when you came home, the first day passed, the second day passed, you heard nothing from him. No saying it was great to see you, and of course, no invitation for any further date. And how did that feel? That again felt deflating, discouraging. It reminded you perhaps of all the other dates you've been on that also did not materialize. Now, maybe you've gone on a couple of dates and you feel like this is the person. He is the one for you. And I know those feelings of excitement and butterflies in my belly, feeling like, oh my God, thank God, now I don't have to go on those dating apps. I feel like I found the person. He meets me at all these levels, and he's also asking me out, and he's a wonderful communicator, and he meets, my job requirements and my checklist. And then you go out for a couple of dates till you stop hearing from him. And a week passes and you recognize, wow, I've again been ghosted. This person who was doing everything right has again ghosted on me, disappeared on me. Or maybe you're in this situation right now where you've met this great guy and you can feel like his energy is withdrawing. And you can feel that fear in the pit of your stomach. Is he going to disappear on me again? Oh my goodness, please do not put me through that pain again. Or maybe you have been in the sad situation where you have met this guy, things are great, he's saying all the right things, and then you see him online on the apps or on Messenger or on WhatsApp all the time, but he never really writes you. And then you show up at your friend's party and he's there, but with another woman. Now, it does not matter what your situation is. If you relate with the feelings of what the situation brings up for you, then you will see that early dating almost feels like a minefield of negative emotions and triggers for us women. You repeatedly feel feelings of rejection, dejection, disappointment, feeling that everything is personal, feeling like things are not good enough, that you are not good enough, feeling like the same old pattern keeps repeating for you when it comes to men you like. Men who you like don't like you back. Men you don't give two hoots about are always chasing you. And you are just feeling so tired of trying to master your interactions with men in early dating. So here's the thing. If you are going through all of these or any of these situations, you have been dating the wrong guy for you. And your ego might tell you, oh no, Sami, he was really the right person for you. But here's the thing. When a man ghosts on you, when a man disappears on you, when a man doesn't ask you out on another date, when a man leaves you hanging in conversation, when a man actually chooses to bring another woman to the party than you, he is by definition not the right person for you. And I want this to really land because with the right person, you're not going to be feeling all these feelings of dejection and disappointment and rejection and pain and feeling not good enough and feeling unsure about where you stand with a man. The problem in early dating is not that you're not good enough, is not that, you don't have what it takes to bring in your soulmate. The problem in early dating is that you are attaching too fast and you are attaching yourself to the wrong fellow. And you are fantasizing and you are projecting. And I talk about this in detail inside Leap Into Love for those of you who will be diving into the program on Pink Tuesday. So you're attaching and you are getting your heart connected with the wrong fellow. So nothing is really wrong with you. It is just that you are attaching too early to the wrong man in early dating. So from that, what can we learn? What we can learn from this is that in early dating, the number one attitude you need to master as a Wunder Diva is the attitude of non-attachment. Okay? Now I know, easier said than done, because all we want to do, and the little girl inside each one of us who has that dream of great love, all we want to do is feel like we found our person. And when we see any man with that potential, any man who's treating us well, any man who's taking us out on a few dates, being loving to us, being kind to us, we can have the tendency to feel, that relief. And all we want to do is put all our eggs in one basket, get attached, make ourselves completely vulnerable to him, and leave ourselves to his mercy on whether or not he's going to choose us for long-term commitment. Now, if you just look back at all your dating experiences where things did not work out for you, almost every single time you felt that you were choosing the right person. And yet you weren't, because by definition in the Wunder work, as I describe in Leap Into Love, the right man for you will not ghost you. The right man for you will not step out of communication. The right man will simply not treat you this way or make you feel these negative feelings. And so what we're looking at here is that so many of you tend to project and fantasize when you meet good men, let's just call them good men, even though they may not be your person. And while it's a great thing to be vulnerable and to be attached to the right man for you, attaching yourself in early dating to the wrong man for you is going to make the process of dating harder. It's going to derail you multiple times in the dating process because you're going to keep giving your heart to the wrong fellow. You're going to keep getting disappointed. And I know what it means to feel disappointed, because when we feel disappointed, we tend to want to take a break, want to focus on ourselves. And so in doing that, you may be wasting months, weeks, and sometimes even years of your precious time because of the recovery time you need after getting your heart broken and after getting yourself attached to the wrong person. So you may be asking me right now in your head, Sami, I love how you explain this, and I love how you get it, that, when we get attached, we invite pain, especially when we get attached to the wrong person. And so how do I attach to the right person? How do I know that this person is the right person for me? Especially when in the beginning, men are coming with all the right words, all the right gestures, and it's so hard. My little girl just wants to give my heart to him and just get attached. I know it because I've been there, and because I've been doing this for over 7 years and have a terrific record of helping women like you, walk down the aisle. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of our clients have succeeded using my Wunder soulmate attraction method. So you can trust, I know how this feels. And yet, here's how I would like to frame the equation for you. There is just no way to know whether a man is the right person for you or not early on in the dating process. In other words, a man can say all the right things, do all the right things, and he still may be just coming for sex, or he still may be just looking for something now, not forever. And if you're in your late 30s, you're in your early 40s, and you're really looking to settle down and have a family, then it is in your best interest to understand that the right person only gets revealed over time. There is just no way, there is just no way somebody can predict whether a man is the person for you or the right person for you on date 1, date 2, date 3. He may end up being the right person, but that is not the attitude you want to adopt in early dating. And by early dating, I mean from dates 1 to 5. Okay? And so what is your best bet? Your best bet, as I teach my clients in Leap Into Love, is to show up detached, not give a meaning to anything that's happening, enjoy what's happening, receive what's happening, rotational date, definitely rotational date, and let the man show you who he is and what he can offer you over a period of time. Now, of course, there are some of you right now who are watching this video. It has helped you, and you may be wondering, how can you practice more detachment to men, detachment to outcomes in early dating, so that you're not getting all emotional and losing your precious time, attaching yourself to the wrong men. So inside Leap Into Love, I actually help you with tangible nuts and bolts and strategies of how you can date with a healthy level of detachment, okay? How it's possible to have an open heart, to enjoy all the goodies that men offer you, and still be able to hold your personal power inside yourself and not let any man rule the roost or make you feel like you're dependent on him for emotional approval and emotional validation in early dating. So for those of you who want to learn my 6-step soulmate attraction method, I'm so excited to invite you to Leap Into Love. Leap Into Love is my most advanced inner work program for single women, professional career-minded women who are looking to heal their energy when it comes to dating, and then learning the strategies that are going to help them feel confident and date like a diva, all the way from early dating to mid-level dating to getting the ring and the commitment they desire. So if that woman is you, I want to make sure you know that Leap Into Love will go on a discount on Pink Tuesday, but only for 24 hours. Pink Tuesday is the Tuesday before Black Friday in the Wunder world. It only happens for 24 hours. So it's absolutely essential that if you don't want to miss the notification about Pink Tuesday, you put yourself on that wait list. And when you sign up on the wait list, which is in the video description below, When you sign up on the waitlist, we're also going to be making you aware of all the other resources and digital programs we have around, mastering communication with men, mastering building emotional attraction with men. So all of that amazing stuff is available and present for you to completely crack the code to lasting love and to having not just an amazing career, but also your grand love story. So I invite you to sign up for the Pink Tuesday waitlist and be on the lookout for part 3 of this video series. Happy Pink Tuesday!